welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast. This show is about knowing the legal life cycle of your business. Welcome to the Go Legal Yourself podcast, episode 24, title, Am I Properly Protecting My Business Name? I'm your host, Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law. You can interact with us on social media, and in fact, you can actually go to your app store right now and download the Go Legal Yourself app. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are out on your app stores. As I mentioned in my previous episode, again, that was episode 18. For the next 10 episodes, I will be doing a series on legal issues facing entrepreneurs. Today, we're going to be discussing the sixth of legal issues facing the entrepreneurs, which is, am I properly protecting my business name? A large amount of companies begin using a name only to find out that that company has already been using that exact same name. What do I mean by that? Well, if you decide on opening a resort, and this is for pets, and all of a sudden, you absolutely fall in love with the name Four Paws Resorts. Yes, it is a beautiful, very catchy name. And you start doing business under that name without doing any homework whatsoever. A year into it, all of a sudden you realize that there's another company out in Ohio that has been doing business under that name for 10 years. Now, you've just generated a lot of goodwill, a lot of credibility, a lot of advertising under that name, Four Paws Resort. And now you are forced to change that name because you didn't do your homework. Trust me, a large amount of companies just like you go into business without doing any homework on the name. So the very first thing you need to do a trademark search on the web. So just Google the name and see what comes up. And the other thing you need to do is to do a trademark search with the USPTO, which is the United States Patent and Trademark Office, to ensure that the business name is available. I spoke about trademarking back in episode 4. I think you should go back and listen to that. It really is enlightening, and it really talks about the importance of protecting that name, because now you are building a business and one day you would like to sell that business. But if the business doesn't hold its own assets, such as its own name, you really have nothing to sell. An attorney can help you register your name as well as a logo and assist you in protecting against anyone infringing on your intellectual property. So your trademark does become intellectual property. It's fun when you're first starting out and you're thinking of names to name your business, but you do need to put in some legwork and make sure that if this is the name of your company that you're going to be using for the next 10, 20, 15 years from now, then make sure you protect that name as well by trademarking it. Again, please do leave us some comments. Let me know if there's anything you would like me to answer on air. I'll be happy to do so. And remember, the only way you become successful is if you make today the day you go legal yourself. I am Attorney Kelly Bagla, the Queen of Business Law. It has been a pleasure being your host today. Until next time, cheers to your success.